Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, to yet another episode of Magic and Misfits. I, of course, am your DM, Steve. now, now, if you are new to the channel, what are you doing with your life? um, if you're new to the channel, welcome. We have snacks and drinks in the back. Basically, all you got to do is just walk to your own kitchen, get your own snacks and your own drinks. But we'll call them ours for your sake. Anyway, so we have this show, of course, and of course we have the Maiden Voyage that airs every Thursday, roughly about at this time as well. And Magic and Misfits at 6 Eastern every Sunday. Now, without further ado, would one of you fine ladies or gentlemen like to recap last week's adventure for a point of inspiration?
I did it last week, so someone else do it.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did.
Yes, shout out to Avalon.
I love him, man. I can tell you what went down from our notes. My notes, which is so we're in this kind of tavern crawl, like trial thing, and we had 2 hours, right, to like get through it, and like we just started off with a combat with a mechanical bear. I think it's mechanical. A puppeteer bear. I think it's a puppet. I don't know.
Owl bear. It was a taxidermy owl bear.
It's a bear. And combat begins with John attacking the bear, and then Kane jumps down and tries to attack the bear, and then Malavai goes to figure out the locks and stuff around the room, and then Moko gets taken down by the mechanical bear, and Malavai continues searching for like the locks and stuff in the other room and trying to figure out the mechanics. And then basically, to shorten this down, the majority of us got downed by this bear. Some of us repeatedly. Some of us rolling that 20s only to go back down under again. It was just a really bad time. And then we went through this like room with loads of traps and stuff, and it seemed like it was an illusion, and Kane tried to go through being like, ha, this is simple, and went down. Then we went into like this final room, and there was like, were there like creatures in there? There was like rats, right? There were rats. I think there were rats. And then like we defeated them, and there was like a chest, and there was loads of things in the chest, and then we completed the thing, and then we won, woo! And everybody celebrated, and everybody was drinking and having fun. But then this small guy comes up to us like in the crowd, and he's like, "Whoa, you guys did really well. Here's 1,000 gold, and I think I might need your help." And that's where we left off. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Thank you. I'm here every day.
I did want to also mention that we are not sponsored by TED yet. But anyway,
hell yeah.
Let us begin. Now, the gnome is holding the bag of gold up to you. He says, "Oh, I just, I'm sorry that I got you into so much trouble, but I needed to get you here. I was asked to ask for you specifically."
By who?
I don't know, but he did say that he could get my town back.
And what do you mean by get your town back?
Yeah, you're not really making much sense, are you, lad?
Well, about 50 years ago, my town was disappeared, if you want to call it that, and it disappeared into a green light, and I don't know where it's gone, but he said that the adventurers, and he gave me your names, would be able to help me. One of them was a gnome too, but he's not here.
Oi, wee fella, if your town disappeared, why aren't you disappeared with it?
Don't say that. That's so mean.
It's a wee
He's not
thing!
wrong.
I mean, I guess, but is there anything you could tell us more about the disappearance of your town?
Well, not long before the town disappeared, maybe in a year or two, we were one of the men from the town were tasked with building something. He was a great inventor, and then after some time and him kind of disappearing, not officially, but because he was so busy and everything, he things started to happen, go very, very strangely, and then one of Jurgen's friends, or sons or daughters, I can't tell anymore. Do you know how to tell the sexes of dragons? But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Jurgen sent some either son or daughter, and he attacked the town, and then during the attack, the entire town disappeared. I don't know where it went.
You're saying a dragon attacked your town?
Yeah.
A bloody dragon?
A red to be exact.
Oh, Shanae.
How old was the dragon?
Well, it wasn't as big as Jurgen.
That old reptile.
Yes.
Does Kane perchance know the name Jurgen?
Most would. Most would definitely know. The ancient red dragon that controls the entire continent of Clunax, where both Moko and Gardane come from. So you guys definitely
control
know
the entire continent. Of where?
of Clunax, which is where Moko and Gardane come from.
Oi, he's old as fuck.
Wait, we don't know where they're from.
No.
Okay.
No.
But I was reminding them mainly.
Oh man, that's a bit fucked, isn't it?
Just a little bit.
Oi,
So
Larry's
you want us to find this town of yours?
Yes. I was told that I can that I can get your help to find them.
And who exactly gave you our names?
He didn't tell me. I've seen him before though, and he was the one that asked that town member to build the thing that he wanted him to build. I don't know what it was. It was very secretive.
Do you know what he looks like? Come on, you need to give us a bit of details here, lad.
He was tall, and he had a hood, and
Did you get a good look at his face?
as good as one my size can. you know.
I don't like this one bit.
Just a bit odd.
A cloaked figure asking for all of us.
Hmm.
Well then.
But you must all be very tired after your time in the dungeon there. So how about this? How about I pay for your rooms and you can all get a nice night's sleep, and then I can show you where the town was. Maybe we can look around.
I think a good night's sleep is a good idea. I'm quite tired.
Does this include an open tab at the bar?
Well, you do have 1,000 gold now.
Let's not drain the little guy of all his money.
Yes, the wee fella looked like he's been through an ordeal.
He did lose his town.
Boy, you're very...
Well, if everyone is going to be relinquishing their gold, I do not mind taking it for myself.
Oi, we split this 5 ways, lass.
You just said you didn't want to inconvenience him. I'm just taking it off your hands, making you feel less guilty.
Who feel guilty?
You just said you did.
No.
That's what I heard.
Oi.
See? I'm just doing right by the group, right, guys? Right, guys. I love that everyone agrees. 3,000 gold, please.
No.
3,000? I'm sorry, what?
1,000, darling. 1,000.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I don't have that much money.
Nope, this little man does.
Oi, wee man, give us each 200 gold pieces and take us to the inn.
Okay. Let's go. Let's go to the inn first, and after you get your rooms, I'll count out the money for you and hand it out.
Of course.
And and he'll go ahead and lead you out of the Thunderlock Tavern, heading in the direction of a local inn. When you get there, the inn is called the Lame Orc. The Lame Orc Inn. On the inside is kind of a big room. It's really lit. There is a fireplace crackling on one side of the room, but the majority of the room is lit by that fire. There are little lights here and there that seem to have been magically placed, but they don't give too much disturbance to the ambiance of the room. And behind the bar is an older woman standing there. She's cleaning a glass. There's also a bard getting set up for a set for the night. And as far as patrons, there's only maybe 5 other people in the bar besides the 6 of you.
Celeste is gonna go up to the bard and, like, holding her violin, like, hello.
Hi there.
Hello. Hi. How are you?
Do you want to jam together?
Jam.
Yeah.
Jam.
I play violin.
That's quite kind of you. I wouldn't mind I wouldn't mind sharing the stage with a young up and comer. Sure.
Yay.
Pull up a stool. As a matter of fact, bartender, bring me over a stool, please, for the young lass.
She's just
And
smiling so big right now. Like a kid in a candy shop being told that they can buy anything they want.
Oh, jeez.
She's like, can't keep still.
That's so cute.
and the bartender grabs a stool from from the bar just as a drunkard is ready to sit on it. And right before he can fall, he like kind of catches himself. Whoa, there was a chair here. And he just goes over to another one. But she comes and she places it down. She dusts it off a little bit and says, "There you are, little lady.
Thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. And good luck. Break a leg."
I don't want to break my leg.
No. It's a saying in show business. They say break a leg instead of good luck. It's bad luck to say good luck at a person's first time on stage.
Oh. This isn't my first time.
Oh, well, it's your first time here.
True. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Now, have a good set. And the bard starts to kind of strum his guitar strings, and he looks at you and says, "All right, are you ready?"
She nods her head, really excited.
And he starts to play. I don't have access to a guitar sound, so let's pretend that I'm playing the guitar. But roll a performance check, please.
Ooh, okay. Let me see. Roll this dice. That's a 16 plus 4 for a unnatural 20.
Very nice. Very nice indeed. Very nice indeed, as he starts playing a little bit faster. And he starts jamming and kind of swaying back and forth while he plays, this beautiful sound overtaking everyone. And he let's actually have a bit of a example of how yours sounds.
Ooh.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Jesus can't save you here.
Okay, let's see. How's that?
Beautiful. That was absolutely amazing. And
Thank you,
what may I ask is your name, little girl?
Celeste.
Oh, well, very nice to meet you, Celeste. I think that you will do just fine in this wonderful business of ours.
Thank you. I've been in this business for a while now, but I don't know. It's fun to play by myself sometimes, but I like playing with other people.
Yes, quite. I too enjoy laying down the sound with others that enjoy the craft of making beauty through sound.
What's your name?
Oh, me, I go by several names, but you can call me Alan.
Alan. Okay.
Yeah.
If you ever need another violinist, let me know.
Oh, but of course. You would be the first person that I look out for.
She smiles. I'm gonna go back with my friends now.
Of course. And he'll, as you're walking away, he kind of raises a finger to the bartender, and as you all take a seat, if you want to take a seat, the bartender will bring a round for the lot of you,
Woo.
and she'll place a cup of juice before Celeste.
Literally me when I went to Nando's the other day. They gave me freaking coloring pencils. They thought I was younger than my 15-year-old sister. So rude.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Malavai will like slowly switch the two.
Oh,
You can have the beer, I'll have the juice.
oh, bless Malachi. I like to have your strongest alcohol.
I'll have your
Oi, make that
juiciest
2.
alcohol.
Make that 3.
I'll stick with what I have, thank you.
The bartender says, "Oh, well, if you think you can handle it," and she grabs the mugs, takes them. I almost said breaks them. Takes them back to the counter, pours them all into one big flagon, and comes back with another darker looking liquid in these same cups. Places them down in front of you and says, "Now, you drink them slowly now, you hear?"
What's in it?
Wouldn't you like to know? Now
I
enjoy.
would.
And she walks away.
Oi, Gardain just takes his cup and chugs it.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
Good.
Yes.
Even the DM was like, holy shit. You fucked. You dead. Goodbye. Bring a new character next week.
Roll a Constitution check at a disadvantage.
Ah,
Congratulations on having the first character to die of failed con save on alcohol.
that would be 13 plus 0 for 13.
Nice.
Well, you're not as drunk as you could be, but you're definitely just off of that one shot. You're feeling nice.
Oi, so nice.
Should
It's
we
hot
be
in here.
concerned?
Who turned up the heat?
Oh.
What was that?
Well, we know who can't handle their liquor.
Malavi?
Hmm?
What'd you say?
Oi, lass, I like to see you chug it.
I was just like,
Moko.
should we be concerned?
Moko's gonna match
Maybe.
the dwarf.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no.
This is a bad idea.
And
We like to drink with
Conte?
Moko because Moko is our lad.
Celeste is kind of just going to take a sip of whatever is in front of her.
Well, you
Malavai's
have
gonna
a beer.
pound his juice.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
it's
pound that
like in
juice, buddy.
the plastic little box.
Moko, can you roll me a con save at disadvantage, please?
Yes, I can.
Crushes the box and puts it down. I'm victorious.
4.
A four. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
A
I got a
4.
Yep.
Holy Christmas. Okay.
Wait, what
No,
did you
a 4.
get?
It's been an honor.
It's been a
Oh,
lot.
bother.
It was nice knowing you.
Yeah, rip.
Thanks
Press
for
F,
calling
everyone.
me.
Press F to pay respect.
So Moko takes he sees Gardain take this shot. He looks drunk, but not as drunk as one would expect. And Moko kind of shrugs and goes for the same thing. As soon as the last drop leaves the cup. His face slams into the table.
Oh, now that
Oi!
He
Katie
is.
is gonna poke him in the face
I
with
do
her
the
finger.
same. I do the same thing on the opposite side.
You alright,
No, no.
mate?
You're
Oi,
fine.
get.
Oh,
Oi.
oh, you're trying. Oh, you're trying to just imitate him. Okay, I get it. Go ahead.
Feeling pretty good about my juice now.
Mr. Gecko. Oh, are you okay, lad?
Mommy, I don't want to go to school.
It's okay. You don't have to go to school today. It's okay.
Should we try to do something?
Nah, let's just leave this. This is entertaining.
And
Dad,
Is it dead?
Oi, feisty girl. You were saying this drink is nothing. Where's that
the
spunk?
the gnome will climb up onto the table, walk over to Moko, put two fingers by his throat, and then he'll take out a small piece of glass and put it by his snout, where his nose should be, his nostrils. He turns around, tucks the glass back into his coat, turns around, holding his hands, and says, "Your friend will be okay."
oh, thank you.
I think he just
I'm
got
glad.
blackout drunk.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Very silly of him. Well then, and Kane is going to
Speaking in
slowly
tongues.
drink hers.
Guardian
Yeah.
slams his fist on the counter. Damn right!
And this one's
No.
losing his mind over here.
Sips her drink again.
Now, can we? I'm sorry. I'm still very nervous. I almost got you guys killed, but luckily the death wasn't real. But at least you're here.
Sure.
Yeah.
He'll give him like a really strained smile and just look at him, staring at him, trying to make him sweat a bit.
Yeah, he's definitely sweating. He's like kind of
Mom sweaty, mom spaghetti.
mom's gourmet spaghetti just all over his.
I reach out to poke him in the belly, like gently, like the Pillsbury Doughboy.
Oh my god.
Oi! It's so small. It's almost cute.
Maybe we should get our goal and find out more about what he actually wants us to do.
Oh, yes! Where's our money? Where's our gold?
Well, of course. Let me just pay for your rooms, and I'll start counting the monies now. As soon as your rooms are paid. And he walks over, reaches into his pocket, and after he reaches into his pocket, pulls out some money, looks up at the stool that he's standing in front of, puts the money back in his pocket, puts the sack full of gold in his pocket, and then climbs the stool until he's finally all the way at the top. And then he sits down, takes the money back out, and then slams his fist on the table and says, "Hey! How much do I owe you?" "For rooms, them." Yep.
He was so close to being intimidating.
So close.
How deep is this guy's pockets? He's so tiny. Where did he put all the gold?
In his butt.
Well, it's in
Don't question it. Don't question it. Just take the gold.
Don't ask questions you don't want answers to.
I don't want to touch the gold if it was in his butt.
Oh, my wee brain.
well, it's in a like satchel.
You've heard of fool's
Steve
gold.
is just
Now
like,
get ready
guys,
for
it's in a
gnome's
satchel,
butt
please.
gold.
But gold.
Butt gold.
So after he pays, he stands up, goes to jump down off the stool, and freezes.
Just freezes?
Not like magically frozen, but
Oh.
but
Oh,
he looks terrified.
Wee man, do you need help getting down?
I look in the direction he's looking in.
No, he's just looking down at the ground.
Celeste's
no.
gonna get up and walk over to him. Do you need help?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Gonna help
Oh
him.
my god.
I love him. Protect him.
You
she
only
kind
love
of
him because
just,
he has gold.
Can she just like pick him up and put him on the ground?
Renee
Sure.
loves him because he's a good character. Kane loves him because he has gold. Get it right.
Yeah.
He's also
Separate yourself from your
a
character.
he's also a gnome that no one wants to kill. Nudge, nudge. Wink, wink.
Lol.
Sorry, I have no idea what you're talking about.
So she's gonna help him down.
Okay.
You don't have
Yeah.
to pay me if you don't want to. I don't
At
want
least
your
he's
money.
not a good
Oh
idea.
my.
You deserve it. I just I remember the dragon that I told you about?
Yes.
Well, the reason that I survived is I didn't exactly escape the town. I was in one of his claws. Now
Oh.
I'm very, very scared of heights. And
That's okay. I'll help you down whenever you need help.
oh, thank you. You're very kind.
Do you know what'll fix that fear right up for you?
Hmm?
A bit of flooding. Do you know what flooding is?
No.
It's where we take you and we just make you face your fear head on. That's how the sailors do it. I'm sure it'll work for you.
I don't know if that
Let's
would be
bring
a
you to
good...
the tallest building and just push you off.
Oh no.
You'll be fine.
I don't like that idea. I don't want to kill our new friend.
He'll be fine.
Press X to doubt.
Just shake my head at her. Evil lass.
Mashes X furiously. No.
Look, if you don't face your fears, then you'll never get anywhere in life.
Why is the
That's a good
entire
point.
why is the chat asking for you to do it though?
Oh no.
Heck yeah! Heck yeah!
It took
I'm not
3
even a magic
sessions to
class,
become
so I
murder
can't even.
hobos.
Hell yeah! Look, it'll be fine. We can do it whilst we're traveling to your town or whatever, and then you'll be over your fear in no time.
Hello and
See?
welcome to tonight's episode of Magic and Murder Hobos.
Wow, calling us out like that? Not
Yeah,
cool.
so
Not
right.
right.
Well, your rooms are paid for, and you just give me a few moments, and I'll count this gold out for you. And yes, I'm not entirely sure I'm ready to face that fear just yet.
That's okay. I'm not ready to face my fears either.
Ah, you will eventually.
What's your fears, lass?
you tall folk get scared too?
Yeah,
Eh,
just not of heights.
eh.
Unless you're Kane.
Exactly. Unless you're Kane.
Well, let me go over here and start counting. I guess enjoy your drinks and enjoy the music, of course. And yeah, I'll give you your gold shortly. And he goes over to a table right next to you guys. He's not going too far, but he'll like take out the sack and like dump all the gold onto the table and start one by one counting them
Boy.
and switch and separating them out into 5 piles.
I guess we'll be
Kane.
here for a while.
I'm
I'll
gonna
keep
make
an eye
another
on him.
juice.
Yeah, Kane's gonna keep an eye out so that no one seeing him pour out all of this freaking money is gonna try and do anything funny.
Guardian
Okay.
does the same thing and just keeps an eye on him.
Okay. Good.
Is there anyone protecting Moko?
I'll protect Moko.
Moko's taking a power nap.
Can I protect Moko's booty? I'm joking.
Kane equals pain in food.
Hell
What?
yeah. Oh god.
Oh, God.
Oh no.
Put it on the shirt. It's official.
Is Moko gonna wake up in a tub full of ice with a missing kidney?
Yes.
Roll a wisdom save.
Oh God, are you serious?
Yes.
Oh no.
I'm scared.
You'll be
Moko!
fine.
6.
Oh.
You have no idea.
Oh God.
No.
Celesta's gonna go and like poke at Moko and see if he'll wake up. And be like, "Hey, are you okay?"
What do you do? I mean, like I will say this, you're not gonna wake up, but you can like definitely make some type of noises or something. You're not dead, so
I'm so done.
But mommy, I like my steak medium rare.
She kind of like looks at the others and is like,
When they're out, dear. Sorry. I mean, I could always,
Wait. I'm gonna need everyone to mute themselves, and we're gonna have a moment where it's just him. No, I'm
Okay.
joking. This
Oh.
isn't a trap show. Anyway,
I'll get up and leave. It's fine.
Episode 3, throwing shade.
throwing shade. Well, I mean that's more episode. No, excuse me. Anyway,
all right. No
I think
more
it says in the
salt.
script that throwing shade is actually episode 42. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've skipped a couple episodes, but it's fine.
Too soon. Anyway, listen, I've thrown shade every episode up to this point. So for the audience, if you can go back to our 4 episodes now and point out each moment of shade, you will win a shout out on our next episode.
Hey.
Hell
You will
yeah.
win your
Hey.
own little piece of shade.
Hashtag shady.
So
Hell
shade.
yeah.
Wait, that means we have to go and listen to it and find all the shade too.
Hashtag shady Steve.
Believe me, I remember.
Steve Shady.
Can in order to wake Moko up,
Mhm.
can Kane kind of like dig through her pouch a bit? She's just kind of and take out a rabbit foot, which is considered good luck,
Okay.
and she's just gonna. It's not looking too good. Like it hasn't been preserved, so she's just gonna wave that underneath Moko's nose and see if that wakes him up. It works for the other sailors, so she's hoping that the stank is gonna wake him up.
So you're just waving a rotten.
It's a good luck charm, I promise.
Hey,
Boy, what's that smell? Ugh. Ugh.
Oi, look,
Um,
it's a good luck charm on the ships, okay?
Moko.
is it a
Shots
necklace
all the
or
time.
a necklace earring
Moko.
of sorts?
It's on like her little. It's on like hanging. It hangs from her like one of her pouches.
Moko, roll me a con check. This time at advantage.
I don't know if he's gonna wake up and immediately puke.
I think that's what he's gonna do regardless. So
Ew.
Yeah.
A natural 20.
Hey!
Okay. Yeah. No, it wakes you right up.
It's like those cartoons when they get lifted, like the pie. The pie left out.
There's some strong stank, man.
The
It
whole
wakes
bar
you-
stinks.
It wakes you right up, and as a matter of fact, it's also caused a few of the patrons to walk out.
oops.
Oh well. See, he's awake now. I did my job.
Maybe
You
we
are
should
sick
put that away.
lass.
She's gonna tie it back to her pouch. Hey, look, it's a good luck charm. I don't complain about your weird things. You don't complain about my weird things, okay?
My
I don't
weird
think I
things
have
don't
any weird
stink.
things.
No, your weird things suck.
Oh.
Moko's gonna try pestering her
Just
for
burst
the
into tears.
What was that,
rabbit's
Moko?
foot. Moko's gonna try to ask her for the rabbit's foot. Can I just have one more whiff,
Oh jeez.
please?
Oh, please no.
He has a foot kink. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh
No, you can't. This is mine. Sorry, lad.
Please, just one more.
I mean, you can go and sniff your own rabbit foot.
Or
Go
your
and
own
find
foot.
one, kill one, and then take the foot. It's not hard. Though it does need to ferment a bit. That's where the luck comes in. That's the smell. Smell that? That's the smell of luck.
no. Is that the smell of rotting and sea salt?
No, it's not. It's the smell of luck. Got it?
Alright.
Luck smells fucking bad.
Does Malachi say that?
Yeah.
She's gonna punch him in the arm.
Oh.
Just bang.
That's it. Roll initiative. No.
All out battle.
Heck
Who
yeah.
will win?
You hear a voice from behind you. Oi, you mind putting that nasty crap away?
What did you say?
You heard me.
Gonna turn around and look
Uh-oh.
up at who's talking to her.
Oh yeah,
Moko's
you're
also
definitely looking up at an 8 foot, 400-pound Goliath with tattoos all over his body.
Oh my god. He's huge.
Oh my god! Yeah, would you like to repeat that, mate?
You heard me. Put it away. It stinks. It's smelling up the joint.
Moko's
you
gonna
should
take a
put it
step
away.
forward.
That's more of a you problem, isn't it?
No, not really. It's pretty bad for everyone involved. He's got his hand over his nose. Like, no, it's pretty bad for everyone.
She punched it Malachi again. I suggest you walk away, mate.
I suggest
walk away.
you put that thing in the garbage where it belongs.
I'll put you in the garbage where you belong.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh no.
Pointy ass.
I was literally just about to say that, but I'm very glad Celeste said that. Hells yeah! Yeah, Kane is gonna throw an arm around Celeste and be like, see? Mean lass. We'll
It
put you
does.
right.
Just,
It
like,
smells like booty, but that's okay because she likes it.
She just smells like booty.
Malavai sort of like stands up slowly and like gives the Goliath an apologetic look and then just walks away. He's gonna go to the bar. I need another round of juice. Make it a double.
Lullaby, please.
Guardian looks at the bartender and asks, "Aye, do you have insurance?"
We've got plenty of insurance. I don't understand why you're asking.
You might need it.
Go on. Go away, mate.
I point at the direction of what the situation is.
Oh no.
Want to know who I am?
Who are you?
Let me look. Give me a second. I'm thinking. I'm looking at the Rolodex here.
Oh my god.
Oh God.
I'm part of the Scarlet Sails. I don't think you want to be messing with me.
Oh, the Scarlet Sails.
King stands up.
Oh, you're from. Oh,
She's
no.
cracking her knuckles.
Oh my.
You wanna know who I
Of course you are.
Yeah.
am? I'm
You.
Celeste. It's nice to meet you. She holds her hand out.
Oh my god. This is too pure.
You're from the Dry Wars, aren't you?
Go where?
I might be.
Oh,
What's
yes.
that? Kane, what's that?
It's none of your business, little miss.
No fun.
I am Braganza. I. Scarlet Sails. I come from Kite.
Oh, do you
Isn't there
now?
a thing that flies in the sky?
Looks a little big to come from a kite.
You're from
I'm gonna
Kite,
have to
are you?
investigate this further.
I am. I'm from Kite.
Where's
You
that?
clearly are from Dry Wars.
And what's that to you, huh?
Everyone else notices. Everyone else notices they are both ignoring you. Now, before we continue, for everyone who asked, like, oh, would I know something more? Give me a history check.
History.
History.
Story.
History.
15.
I don't want to roll that dice.
15?
14.
No, actually, it was 50.
I got a natural 17 plus 4 for 21.
Nice.
got a
Okay,
15.
so yeah, everybody that I mean, you all pretty much rolled very, very well. You all know of the war that was fought and the continuous problems that are going on between the Dry Wars enclave and the Kite enclave. They are two warring factions of people who, for better or worse, are fighting over fishing rights and just other very ridiculous things and things that I still need to figure out on the creative side. But you definitely know that the war was it's a surprise that there are still even people to talk about it with how bloody this war was between these two enclaves.
So Celeste would know about the war.
Yes.
She's gonna try to distract the guy. Mister, would you like to meet my friend Alan?
Alan the Bard.
Yeah,
Uh,
he's really cool. He plays guitar.
Yes, yes, he does. But I'm more concerned with this one. And he puts his finger right, like, barely touching your nose.
Oh, she's trying to show restraint.
She's gonna kind of like hold Kane's arm. Kane, let's just go. I don't
Guardian
like
looks.
this man.
Guardian looks over and looks at the big guy. Oh, you big man. Do you want a beer? Come drink with me.
Look, I suggest you fucking leave, or I will deck you so hard you'll be seeing out of your ass for the next couple of weeks.
Oh, she's a bit drunk. Just ignore her.
Let me ask you this. I wonder if your ancestors thought the same thing.
She's gonna fucking... Woo! She's gonna fucking punch him.
Ooh,
Just
oh
straight
God.
deck him.
Nope.
Just no. Oh God. Why do you have to?
Roll
Oh
it.
God. Natural 20!
Oh my god!
What?
Fuck yeah!
Oh my god,
TKO.
no way.
So that's a 23 to hit.
Mm-hmm. That definitely hits.
She
That's,
just freaking
plus your strength
pulls back.
modifier. It's 1
Yeah.
plus your strength modifier.
So that's just 2 points of bludgeoning damage. And she just like, you watch her move really quick and just pull back and just slam into his face.
Oh, actually, no.
So
Because
yeah, because it's a natural 20, it's 4 points of
Then it's
bludgeoning damage.
4, yeah.
Ow.
Ooh.
And she's gonna use
Action surge.
nah.
Eh.
He's not worth it.
He's not. But she's just gonna kind of hop on her feet a bit and just be like, look, I know we've got bad blood, but I don't think you want to be messing with me.
Or me.
Celeste pokes her head out from behind like Kane. Or me. Hi.
I'm vicious. Rawr.
Oh my god, that's adorable.
I think I finally found who Celeste is in my heart.
He when he gets hit, he like you hit him so hard he kind of turns his face. He like licks his bottom lip, looks back at you, and smiles, and you see blood in his mouth,
Ew.
and from the like with mixed in with the smile.
Yeah. Don't fuck with me.
Oh, Kainrin.
Mm.
Oh, you beautiful chap. How are you? And he leans forward, gives you a big hug, and says, "Ah, you haven't seen me in quite some time,
What just
but I knew
happened?
that would get to you. I knew that would get to you perfectly."
You fucker.
Kane, who is this? I'm confused.
Oh, please allow me. The first ship that she served on was the one that I served on. She used to follow me and my friends around, but until then, before she was able to actually come above the decks, she mainly stayed down below, cooking and helping to clean the ship. But she was always a good fighter, and I'm glad that right hook of yours got better. Whew. Oh,
You're lucky I didn't do worse. You're really testing my patience, mate.
well, listen. You saw me how many times? You saw me how many times, and you didn't recognize this face? All these tattoos, you picked out this one.
Ooh.
Look, I'm sorry. Look, it's been a while. And things have happened. People change.
No, that's true. That's true.
And
Anyway,
it's good to see you, old friend.
oh, of course, of course. And allow me to give you all my real name. I am Jij, not of the kite.
How do you spell that?
Jidge.
Jidge.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yes, I am not from the kite after all. I'm actually from the dry wars. And this right here is one of my oldest friends and companions. I'm a little upset and hurt that she didn't recognize me right away, but it's...
How about I buy you all the drinks you want on Mouse as a way of saying sorry? Come on.
No.
Old time's sake.
No, I deserve it. But you still have the rabbit's foot, I see.
Yeah, what's wrong with it?
I mean, after 20 years, you would think maybe a new one, huh?
Celeste kind of looks at Kane like, how old are you?
Hey, that's a rude question to ask.
You can ask me the same question. It's
It's
not
still
rude.
a rude question to ask.
It's not rude.
You're both old ladies.
I'm not old. I'm only 30.
I will deck you. Right.
I like to see you try.
No, you don't. She has a strong right hook. Anyway, Dorf, you said you would be supplying drinks today.
I'll buy you a round, lad.
I'll buy the next round for everyone. And the boy, come here. And
me?
Yes, of course.
That's me.
You were drinking a juice.
I'm not very good with alcohol.
He's got a bit of a weak stomach.
He's just a greenhorn.
He pats you on the back and makes you stumble forward a few feet. And he says, "Well, if you're gonna drink with me, you're gonna drink right." Bartender,
Oh, no.
a beer for the entire table.
Yes.
Oi!
Not juice.
And she brings forward she brings forward a beer for each of you. He says, "To wealth, to health, and to a mean right hook."
Aye.
Here.
And
I
he
raise my
drinks.
glass. And to Rabbit's feet.
I'm gonna fake the sip.
I think that demands a performance check.
Yes.
Oh!
Yes.
Good call, Rebecca. Good call.
Heck yeah.
That's a 16 plus 1, 17.
Nice.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Could be a bard yourself.
All right. Yeah. No. He believes it. Okay.
Nice.
He believes it.
He sort of does like a fist bump, like not like a fist bump, like a yeah sort of gesture under the table, like yeah.
I did it. Nailed it. That's really freaking cute.
Now, when you fake it, like, are you spilling it down your front or what? What are you
No,
doing with it?
it's like when you like You know how you sort of open your mouth, but you don't let any liquid in, so you just sort of tilt the cup and then put it back down.
Oh, so you just like let it touch your lips and then you don't actually drink it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Blah, 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 blah,
Nice.
blah.
Oh
Blah,
no.
blah, 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 blah.
Yes, that's good alcohol.
Gardein walks over to him and says, "That's not how you drink it. You're supposed to chug it."
Oh, no.
And I take his cup, and I take my cup and make us chug it.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Y'all
Wait.
really want to die?
Wait, you chug it yourself?
No, I chug
Or-
my beer, then I take his cup in his hand and put it to his face and make him chug. Like a system.
Like hold his nose and all that.
Yes.
Oh my.
Are you gonna fight him?
Oh my God.
A little.
A little bit, just a wee bit.
I mean, I don't want this.
Roll opposing strength checks.
Oh.
Oh.
Doesn't someone have like a
Three.
negative?
Hey, that's a 19 plus 3. That's 22.
Oof.
Wait, your plus. Hold on. Your plus, it matched his entire roll.
Gee.
Actually, because I rolled a 4 minus 1.
Oh.
Oh no.
Buddy.
Well, yeah. He wraps his arm around the back of your head, holds your nose until your mouth finally opens up, and then he just pours the entire drink down your throat.
Nice sound
The
effect.
sound effects, though.
Yeah.
Ozzy,
My
you rock.
immersion.
Oh god.
How you feeling, buddy?
That's how you do it. And I pat him on his back real hard.
I wasn't ready for today.
He wasn't ready.
No,
Are
Kainrin,
you okay?
Do I
Yeah.
have to roll a con save or something for that shit?
you will after the second round.
Oh.
Now, Kainrin,
Yeah.
what are your plans? Are you on land for now?
Yeah, plan to be. We just got a little mission or task, so to speak, from that gnome dude over there. Wants us to look for some missing town. So I think I might be staying landlocked for a bit of a while.
Missing town, you say?
Pardon?
Missing town, you say?
Yeah.
What's the name of the town?
What is the name of the town? Did he tell us?
No.
No,
Hey,
you didn't ask.
hey. What's the name of your town, mister?
Oh, Idlewild. It's a town that's by the dry sand, or I should say, used to be by the dry sand mountains. Oh,
Idlewild?
yeah.
Does Celeste know anything about
By the-
Idlewild in general, just from studying?
Roll me a history check.
Okay.
The Dry Sand Mountains?
Dry sand. DRYSANN.
Okay.
So that's a 13 for plus 4 plus for 17.
Yeah, you definitely read some things about this side of the world in your studies, and you remember reading an older book, more than 50 years old, about a gnomish town that was at the base of the dry sand mountains, that actually worked very closely with the dwarves of the mountains as well.
I thought Idlewild was just a fairy tale. It's real?
Oh, well, it was.
And then it disappeared. Right? Well then.
Maybe the gods decided to take it back.
I don't think that's how it works.
Oh.
Yeah.
But what if it is?
Again, I don't think that's how it works. I don't think gods can just, take away towns.
Well, Idlewild, I've heard of the place a long time ago.
Yeah?
I heard it disappeared in a glowing green light.
Green light? Oh yeah, like in the fairy tales.
Yes,
So
yes,
that
of
was
course.
real too. She looks over at the gnome.
Yeah, the green light. Yep. Just
Wait,
as
did
he
we ever
says.
get the gnome's name?
Green Lantern's light.
Nope, we didn't ask.
By the
We're
way,
terrible people.
What's your name, Mister
I'm Garen.
Aaron?
Aww, he has such a nerdy name. Garen. I love him.
Hey, Mr. Garen.
Demacia! Oh, I love it.
Garen. Perfect.
And the dragon that picked me up, I don't know his name, if you want to know.
You don't know his name?
No.
Oh, that's okay.
I just figured that you might ask. So I thought I'd volunteer.
Are there any other names we need to know?
Well, the the gnome that was asked to build stuff, he he was actually the father of the gnome that was supposed to be with you guys.
We didn't have a gnome in our little group. Sorry.
No, he was supposed to be.
Did you hear the guy call names? Maybe that was his name, the first name he called.
Yeah.
No one said anything, so maybe he got lost.
Yeah.
Maybe he
I don't
died.
know. But his father's name was Gregan Nessel.
His father's name was Gregan?
Yeah.
Dragon?
Gregan Nessel Harkins.
Maybe he got lost after some crazy dwarf force-fed him a beer. I'm just saying.
Hey, Steve.
Speaking of which,
Do me and Moko remember all of the dragon's kids? Will we know them since we're from the place he's from?
You've probably seen him like flying around. Yeah, I don't see why not. But
Cool.
I mean, as far as their names, like probably not.
Okay, just asking.
You know, but you would have definitely seen the younger dragons flying around the flying around the continent in your travels or whatever.
Copy that. Okay.
Sorry, could you repeat the name of the father of the gnome who was supposed to be with us?
Yes, Gregan Nessel. I'm sending
Great.
it.
Connor Gregonis.
Oh my god. Yes.
Surprise, surprise! The gnome is back.
Dragon Nestle. Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
Hell yeah.
Well, yes, I remember hearing about this town in my travels. It was definitely a very sad story. Gnomes who ran to the sea for safety. Different families that were broken apart by the lights. The lights were visible from all around for miles and miles, and when we docked here in Ilfrey to try and see what we can offer, what help we might be able to bring to them. They there were so many of them. Some in tears, some missing arms, legs, all taken by the light, they said. The simple act of a piece of your body being caught on the on the other side of that light forever changed these poor creatures.
Sounds
Families literally torn apart by a simple light. Wow, it's a view I'll never ever forget as long as I live.
Yeah.
Wow.
Everyone roll me a perception check.
That's a 4 total.
That would be a 6.
17 for a unnatural 20.
Okay.
17 plus 4, so 21.
Okay. And Moko?
Moko.
Moko.
Did we lose Moko?
Looks like Moko passed out drunk again.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's Moko. Moko. Or not.
Hello.
Oh, there
Snake.
you go.
Moko.
Snake.
14.
14?
Hell
All right. Yeah, Moko, Celeste, and Kane all hear from the other table.
No! Celeste's gonna go over and give him a big hug.
Aw.
Oh, you're so kind. This is how I lost my mother.
I'm sorry.
As she
Family
was,
isn't like. Sometimes family can be stupid, though.
mm,
But I'm sorry.
but my mother, she uh, mm, she was walking out of the town, and the light. I thought it was just a light, and it disappeared.
I'm sorry. So the light took your family away?
Well, it took most of them, but my mother, she was cut in half.
Jeez.
I'm gonna actually cry.
I had to raise myself. This is why I'm so scared all the time. And then the dragon picked me up, and at least it was a bit of a distraction. But now it's just one more thing to be scared of, I guess.
I am so upset. And this is Rebecca talking, not Celeste talking.
I feel you. I'm like, damn. Fuck.
I'm so upset.
Your gold is ready.
I don't want to take your gold. I already told you.
No, but
Neither do I.
you earned it.
No.
No, keep it.
Keep it.
Keep it.
If you want to give anybody gold, give it to Alan. He's cool.
I'll take their shares.
Me too.
Oi.
And
Look,
my
just
axe.
family.
Rude.
We ain't taking the gold.
Says who?
Says me.
And her.
Yes, Celeste.
Why don't we put it to a vote?
Yes, I agree.
My vote counts for 10 votes.
That's not how that works.
That's how it
Nope.
works.
That's totally how it works.
That's how it works.
It's not how it works.
Well, you guys can take the money if you
Well-
want. I'm not taking my share.
Actually, let me just propose an idea.
Okay.
How about he keeps a hold of the money until we help him out?
Nah. I walk
Oi.
over and take my share.
If we were promised
I-
gold, I don't want to get cheated out of it, especially by people who just want to back out.
And who do you think's gonna back out?
Well, you're not exactly interested in this, are you?
What makes you say that? And she gives him a big smile.
Don't fall for it.
Just sort of sinks into the chair slightly.
You don't know me, so don't try to think you can play some head games, alright? We wait until we finish, and then we take the money. It's the least we can do. Now, is that good for everyone here?
I'm good without the money. I don't need it.
I look at Moko. Moko, are you good with this?
I just want some money.
Me too.
Me 3.
Wait, no, I don't want the money.
Celeste. And you said that I was a bad person.
Ooh.
Why don't you two just? Why doesn't he just hold on to your shares and you guys can take those shares?
Oh no, I was
when
going to
you
suggest
want
that.
That
But I hope
works.
whilst that money is burning a hole in your pocket, you feel the guilt deep down inside that you're taking money from a man who just lost his family. Anyways, shall we continue the
How long ago
conversation?
was Mr. Garen? How long ago
Garen.
did your city disappear?
I think you said 50?
It's been about 50 years.
Mm.
But because gnomes live for super long, it's like, what is 50 years?
Oh yeah, like elves.
Yeah.
Lived for so long.
Yeah, 50 years are like nothing to them.
Mm-hmm.
50 years. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Yeah. They live for so long, man. It's unfair.
I think you should all try and get some sleep.
I agree.
It is getting very late. I will.
What do you plan on doing, Jidge?
I'll stay here. I'll watch over your gnome friend, and keep him safe. And then when you all leave tomorrow, I'll make sure he is well prepared for the journey ahead of all of you.
You're a good man.
Thank you. I really
No.
appreciate it, Jidge.
Of course. And I'm sorry for my rude my rude introduction.
Apologies. Come on. There's no
Oh.
need. We're comrades. We're friends.
It was
Well,
funny.
to them,
Haha.
I'm sure they thought that they would have to fight little old me as the
A little bit.
8 foot, 400-pound Goliath kind of like touches his chin ever so gently as he says, "Little old me."
Celeste is gonna be like, I can take you, whoop-pa, and like try to punch his shoulder, failing miserably.
He'll lean forward and like take the hit, and oh no, I think I broke my arm.
I am vicious! Rawr!
Kane is just gonna like ruffle Celeste's hair and be like, "Oh, you have a lot to learn."
Mhm.
I don't already though.
And
You have a lot to learn.
so he stands up. He says, I wish you all a good night. And he'll grab the gnome, set him on his shoulder, and walk out with him.
Oh, they're so cute. I ship him.
We're already 4 episodes in. Come on. Jidge, what a good lad. All right, I'm tired.
Do we all have our own rooms, or?
Okay, so they're all paid for.
Okay.
Now, they can either be a room for the girls and then one each for the guys, or one each for all of you.
Celeste wants to have a sleepover.
Sleepover what?
Sleepover!
Fuck hell. All right. I ain't got nothing to hide.
Yes. She's gonna immediately go upstairs though and pass out.
Yeah.
Kane's gonna just pat her little rabbit foot and salute to the guys. Good night to you all. Malvi, I will punch you. To the rest of you, try not to drink too much without me. And she's gonna head upstairs. She's gonna, for the sake of Celeste, she's gonna tuck the rabbit foot into like several pouches so that the smell isn't so bad. But only for Celeste.
She appreciates
only for Celeste.
As the girls leave, the bartender brings beer enough for all of you, but there are now only 3 of you at the table.
No
Malavi
juice.
just slides his one over to Moko. Really
accepts
slowly.
Moko will accept this offering.
Oh god.
My gift to you.
My lord.
I'm gonna slam these Stone Cold style.
Oh, jeez.
I grab. No, go ahead.
Go ahead. No.
No, I grab a cup and I walk behind Malaval and I do what I did to him earlier.
Not again.
I like the sound effect.
Oh, you're gonna sleep good tonight, laddie. Wake up.
Roll your. Go ahead and roll that con save.
Okay.
All of us?
None of him.
3 of us?
Cool. Natural 1.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. You
That's
are
hilarious.
fucking done.
You saw a drunk.
Malavi
He-
like takes a finger and like is about to accusingly point at the dwarf, and then his face just hits the table.
Oh.
Yeah, he just kind of hits the table. The cups almost fly with the force that he hits the table, but they just kind of like bounced up and then land back down. Very, very bottle flippy type of thing.
How many cups are left now?
Well, there was 1 cup for everyone.
Oh God.
Nice.
Fight to the death over the last cup.
Hell yeah.
I'm kidding.
Aww.
Like 1 cup per person. So you just poured one down his gullet. Moko just drank one. I'm sure you drank yours already.
Yes.
So there's still a Celeste. There's still a Kane. There's still a Jidge. There's still one for
Aaron.
Garen.
Hell yeah. Man, you lot are fucked.
So there's 4 cups.
Yeah.
I look at Moko. Oi, lad, how do you want to do this? 2 and 2?
2 and 2.
All right. I grab my 2 cups and I look at him. Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
And I just like pour both mugs down my throat. Just go.
I match.
Oh Jesus.
Is
Wait.
this how drinking works? Question mark.
No.
No.
Double
This-
fisting. Nah.
right. This is called college drinking.
Okay.
Uh. Yeah. Okay. Both of you roll a regular con save.
Alrighty. 19. Holy shit.
Nice.
18 plus 2, 20.
Yeah.
Nice.
You guys are good. Enough to even like carry him upstairs if you need to.
Yeah, I take one side.
Uh,
No, I take the other side.
And we're just walking up the stairs very slowly, like we're kind of like stumbly a little bit.
When the drunk friends have to bring the drunker friend home.
And that's the
Yeah.
story of my life.
Big mood.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys all gain the benefits of a long rest.
Hell yeah.
Which we already pretty much put together as of last week, just to fill in the audience on that. We basically took care of that. But in the morning, you guys are all awoken by the sweet, succulent smell of fresh cooked bacon.
Oh.
God damn it.
Insert Homer drooling noise.
Or let's see, what else? I guess fresh cut grass for those of you that are against eating meat.
Nom nom.
Yeah, we have vegan on our team. Oh snap!
Well, IRL.
Ah,
Oh no,
Yeah.
Moko is he's a carnivore.
Yeah. Okay.
Like that.
So yeah. So you guys all smell the sweet, succulent smell of fresh cooked bacon. Moko, you smell the sweet, succulent smell of freshly killed boar.
Jeez.
Tasty.
beer.
No more
And-
beer. They're probably super hungover.
Oh, and because of the fact that this is still the ending of what was technically our. This is around the same time as what was technically our holiday episode. There is also some beautifully reheated pepper pot.
Oh,
What? Okay,
Did-
for the Brit who's in the stream, what's a
And
pepper
for
pot?
the Texans,
You don't-
'cause I
that's
don't
an
know what a
island
pepper
thing,
pot is.
girl. You don't know what pepper pot is? Oh,
No.
mama.
What's pepper pot? I'm just a Texan who does not know things.
Okay.
We'll explain it after the
Okay.
stream, but it's
Is it good?
there's
It's
a
like-
reason.
Ooh.
There's a reason
There's a reason.
that I added it. That
Did
I
you-
added it into the game. All I'm saying.
Oh my
Like-
lord.
Do you like
That's the
Dr.
thing.
Pepper?
I do like
Oh
Dr.
god, I
Pepper.
don't want to know where this goes.
It's like we'll explain it afterwards.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
can say.
All right.
Alright. Anyway, yeah. What is pepper pot? Yo, I'll tell you, Devin. I'll tell you later. But right now,
Okay,
Right
can I
now,
just
man.
say that freaking joke that he made about the mom? I'm so
Yeah, no,
upset.
I saw it. He's fired.
He's bad.
fired.
What's the joke he made?
Add another point of dust to your
That's
to
how
your
we
character
punish
sheet.
people in chat. You have to add a point of dust. If you get 3 points of dust, you're out.
I thought
Well-
100 points of dust would be
Well,
out.
that would already
Oh,
be
God.
he would already be at his third then if that's the case.
Oh snap! Yeah. Bye.
Bye, Devin.
No, but anyway, wow, we just went down one viewer. I'm wondering if that was him.
Oh, now we went up one viewer.
All right.
Hell yeah.
All right. But yeah. Anyway, so yeah, this beautiful this beautiful scent of different meats and stews and maybe pancakes or like coffee, tea, all of it,
Yes.
all of it. You smell it all
Pancakes.
wafting through the inn.
Celeste is just gonna like float down the stairs following the scent.
Kane is gonna follow after her, stretching. Yeah. Oh, I haven't smelt food that good since back home.
Moko was gonna follow
She's
her,
gonna-
but for the rabbit feet.
I don't think I've ever smelled anything this delicious.
Go get your own rabbit's feet. God damn it.
Gardain's just gonna wash his face and like put on his armor and everything and get ready to like head out to the bacon where the smell is.
You're putting on armor.
You
to
best
eat
believe that
breakfast?
Malify's already at the bacon.
We're already eating all the bacon. Nom 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 nom.
I'm eating all the pancakes and the bacon.
Bacon pancakes.
Bacon.
Nom.
Hell
I don't know
yeah,
what
bacon
pepper pot is,
pancakes.
but eating all the pepper pot. Nom 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 nom.
Well,
All right,
Dust
so you're gonna have to make two con saves, Celeste.
Dust put a picture of the pepper pot in Life and Stuff. If you guys want to look at that.
Oh,
But
that's so good.
You do it justice.
Yeah,
You did it just. I gotta see it now.
Guyanese. Of course, he did it justice. But yeah, so you guys all finish this all finish the food. It's so succulent. The pepper pot perfectly melts in your mouth. The bacon is nice. It isn't too crispy, isn't too soft. It's just perfect.
Did we die?
The eggs are are cooked to such a perfect fluffiness. The pancakes are a perfect pillow of airy goodness.
You're making me hungry.
Stop!
Oh my god.
My stomach.
And then but near the door you hear
Whoa.
good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
I've brought your friend here.
Brilliant. Come join us for breakfast.
Oh, of course. I wouldn't miss it for the world. Now, don't be too. Don't judge him too harshly when you see him.
All right.
Okay.
Now, Maury.
Okay.
Concern.
He comes out and he has
Alright.
hickeys all over him.
Oh, scandal.
All right,
Magic
Garrett.
wow.
all right, Garen. You can walk in now. And the door slowly squeaks open, and he sticks his little head in,
Oh.
and his head is shaved
Oh
like Jidge's head.
my god.
And he walks in, and he's got tattoo sleeves on his arms.
Oh my god. He's mini Jidge.
Oi!
That is adorable.
I love it.
Oh, holy fuck. That's the only words that come out of Kane's mouth.
Oh my god!
I take a sip of my coffee and just.
Are those real?
Do you like it?
I think it looks amazing.
Wow.
Jidge said that it would make me look tough.
You look so tough. You look like you could beat up a big man like Jidge.
Oh, I don't know. He's really tall.
Look at you. Looking amazing.
Thanks.
Now you can tussle with the rest of us.
I think so.
Exactly. That's what you need.
So,
Come over here.
okay. And he just kind of like hobbles over, climbs up onto a seat, and digs into breakfast. Jidge looks over to Kane and says, "Well, I managed to procure a horse and wagon for you."
Oh, Jidge, you didn't have to do that.
Thank you.
Oh, of course. Yeah, I mean it's the least I can do. It's kind of a long journey to the dry sand mountains from here.
Yeah.
I will say this: be careful on your way, because you will be crossing through the town of Creighton. Now, yes, Creighton is kind of a slum town, and it's very unsavory. So, on your way to the to the dry sand mountains, just be careful going through this town. You don't know what people you might run into. You do, of course, know the origins of Creighton, yes?
Does she know the origins of Creighton?
I don't know. Do you? Roll history.
Everyone or just Kane?
If you were listening.
Okay.
I mean, he's the big guy. He doesn't talk
17.
a lot.
Let me double check.
17.
History.
Oh,
Hey.
13 for 17.
High five to Rebecca.
Woo!
8.
I got 14.
Okay.
I'm so smart.
12.
The 14s, the 14, the 17, the 17s, I should say, and the 12. We'll start with Malavai. You're 12. You know just enough to know like this is it's a slum, like he said. It's basically you know what he know what he's already said.
Just nodding my head, like, yep, this all checks out, yep.
What was the next highest? Was a
14.
Was a
That was me.
14? Yeah, the 14. You know that the people that inhabit Creighton are the unsavory folk from the city of Hants. Okay, you got that? All right, and then I'm gonna put the so from the city of Hants, the 17s.
you know that the reason that this town even exists is because Hans decided that they didn't want these unsavory folk like homeless or prostitution or drug addicts, drunkards, all of that. Were all kicked out of their town and sent to this very, very, very rinky-dink shanty town almost, to just remove them from the city so that the city maintains a certain aesthetic
Ooh,
of looking like they have no problems, almost like a utopia.
ooh.
So you know about Creighton, don't you?
Oi,
Yeah,
Oh, me.
of course.
Uh,
that place.
Heard of it. Don't really know much about it.
So that's you know about this place too?
Yeah, of course. I learned about it in my studies.
Whoa, story time. Tell the class.
You can go ahead and tell the class.
No, I insist. You tell.
No, I insist you tell.
Oh,
Celeste
Please.
explains what he told us, I guess.
Well, as I said, the these are people that were never really given a chance to make their lives better.
Mm-hmm.
But in the time that they've been there, they've only seemed to have gotten worse. Uh, so, like I said, be very careful in your journey through the town. To go around the town would add a day or two to your travels, but you will also be going through the woods, and there are dangers within the forests. So,
What kind of dangers?
like creatures and stuff.
yes.
Anything in particular we should watch out for?
Well, there. I mean, you always want to watch out for the owl bears, of course.
Boy,
Oh boy.
flashbacks.
And now, when you get there, you will follow the mountains to the southwest. There's only really one way to do this anyway, because the mountains go to the southwest. But make sure that the mountains are on your right at all times.
Okay, mountains on the right.
All right.
And
Why's that?
well, that's where the town used to be.
Ah, I see.
Now, I will say this. If the stories are true, then there is no possible way that you will miss the location of the town. There is, the ground is, how should I put this? Rounded.
Right.
The mountain is also round. It's almost as if someone put the entire town and its surroundings in a bowl
Hmm.
I
and
see what you mean.
lifted the ground, the mountain, the trees even, and just took it from there. Now, these are only stories, and you of all people know how sailors can tell stories,
Oh yeah.
but if the stories are true, then it will be a very disturbing sight.
Mm-hmm. It
Right.
sounds like it.
Just just make sure that the gnome is remains safe and sound.
We will. Promise.
You have my word, Jidge.
And
And my axe.
speaking of axes,
What?
he reaches into his bag
Oh god.
and pulls out a gnome size exact replica of his own
His axe.
Oh my god.
Oh
battle
my god,
axe
that is too cute.
Guys,
gives it.
Garen is a cosplayer. He's a cosplay. He's cosplaying right now.
My
He's
god.
Oh my
cosplaying.
god.
He's our own little miniature.
I love it.
I don't like it. I
And,
love it.
he even takes out like a little leather strap so that he can be able to strap it to his back and everything.
Oh, this is
Aw.
too cute.
Bless.
Hashtag blessed. Look at you, all suited and booted.
Yeah.
Like you're in for an adventure.
Oh, yes. I'm going on an adventure.
Oh, you're
Never
ready
been
to
on
take
one.
on a dragon, wee man.
I'm sorry.
You look like you're ready to take on a dragon. Let's go on an adventure.
I'd rather not take on any dragons anytime soon.
Well, then we could take on other things. Smaller things that can't fly. How's that sound?
Did we get
Sure.
our portions of the gold?
Yeah.
He's
Excellent.
You guys. Right. Is everyone finished breakfast?
Mm-hmm.
boy.
I'm definitely full.
Yep.
Yes.
Nice.
Let's
And,
get off.
So Jidge picks up Garen, puts him on his shoulder again, and walks back out. The horse and carriage, are pretty much parked right outside of
Hell
the of the inn. He puts I was about to say Jidge. He puts Garen onto the back of the carriage, and like they do like a little handshake, like fist bump thing.
Aww.
Aww.
And it's got like about 4 to 5 different fist bump moves.
Romance.
Hell
And they and then Juge stands back to help whoever needs help onto the carriage. Whoever wants to drive.
Let me.
I feel like Celeste driving would be a bad idea.
I
Well,
need
if I could drive, I guess.
check.
I will also.
I'm on my L's.
Oh no. Don't have proficiency with these kind of vehicles. Sorry.
I will point out that you will need to you'll need a pretty decent survival and animal handling if you don't have land vehicles proficient.
That's a no from me, dog.
I'm alright. I got a +2.
Better than me.
Well,
Kane's
I got
driving.
+2 to both.
I guess Kane and Gardane will be up front.
Kane
This-
Gardane, the
This is
duo.
gonna be exciting.
The dazzling duo.
I'm the Robin to her Batman.
Oh, I am the knight.
No horse carriage.
Oh my god.
Nat 1.
Oh my god, stop. Oh god.
And so after once everybody is on the carriage in one way or the other, he'll walk over to the front and and look at you in the eye, Kane.
Yeah.
Which literally I'm sure he can just about do. Even
Hell
though you're
yeah.
sitting on a carriage and he's standing.
Such a man.
Yeah, and he says, "Remember what I said. But
Alright.
of course, be careful on your journey.
I will.
You don't know what you'll run into. And for all of you, the little man bet the money. Not for you to feel bad for him, but to show some friendship.
Aww.
So, you girls, this is for you." And he gives you the bag.
Alright.
And to the rest of you, there is also another 500 gold in that bag
Wow.
to be
That's a
split
lot of money.
between you all evenly as well.
Nice.
Now, let's not waste any more time. And he smacks the shit out of the horse's hind end.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
And he starts just galloping away. And
Fast and Furious, Magic and Misfits.
and
Oh
Garen,
my god.
and Garen says, "Bye, Jen."
Aww.
Long lost love. They're totally gonna start dating when we get back.
Yep.
Oh, we ride off into the sunset and then we will die.
And none of them ever returned.
Oh.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. Jeez.
Thank you for staying for our Magic and Misfits campaign. We'll be starting a new one in like 4 weeks' time.
Oh, hang on. According to the script, none of us die for another
Oh my god.
3 episodes.
But with that said, this was a very RP heavy episode
I love it.
because
Next time we'll find some stuff.
yeah, it was like that because D&D isn't always about fighting some shit. Sometimes in life you have to develop relationships with the people that you are going to be putting your life in their hands. So with that said, I'd like to thank you for joining us for yet another episode of Magic and Misfits. I, of course, am your DM, Steve.
And we'll see you next time on Magic and Misfits Ball Z.
Oh my god.
I thought you were just gonna end up balls. I was like, wow.
Nah, we're Ball Z. Put the Z on that, please.
Hell yeah.
All right, guys.
Next episode, I'll be like, last time on Magic and Misfits, the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Have a week.
Have a week.
Bye.
Bye.